Blessed be all of my Sagittarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting February 10th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And there you can either schedule a live reading with me or a video report delivery from me. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on and around the 10th, we've got Mercury in Aquarius forming a square to Uranus in Taurus. And so this is going to be creating some kind of really hyper and really wild peak or spike in energy around a lot of important collaborations, contracts, or maybe even opportunities to boost your reputation or maybe your presence or your prominence in a work or business matter. And this is likely something that could do a lot of good for you and stir up a lot of what we could call better business or better community activity. However, this is something that has a tendency to go a bit wild if just kind of left to run wild. So you're going to need to make sure that you are disciplining this unfocused electricity so that it can work for you. On and around the 12th, we've got a full moon in Leo forming a square to Uranus in Taurus. And so this is opening up some kind of break period happening between the 12th and the 26th of February, where a lot of you are getting a chance to escape or make some kind of big jump out of a situation that has become confining or constraining. Now, this could be something personal or this could be something professional, or maybe even the closure or the ending of some kind of contract, agreement, or rule that you've had to abide by or live under. However, it's likely coming because of some kind of upset norm that is ending a static or stagnant condition. It's all for the good, but because Uranus is involved, there could also be a little bit of creative chaos and a little bit of that unfocused electricity as well as you go through the next 2 weeks. So that is what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Sagittarius, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme or your big focus, you have the Emperor upright. So this week is all about you getting a chance to be lifted up into a position of power. Or you may be finding a lot of people or a lot of maybe spaces in powerful positions are either backing you up or giving their power to you. Whatever the case is, you might want to be ready to use that power however it shows up. Because a lot of the times with the Emperor, we get a chance to change the course of our own personal path because of big pieces on the board making big moves with and for us. And so be ready to go where the action is and be ready to be taken care of. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you do have the Five of Pentacles upright. And there could be something difficult coming up that shows where maybe a certain commitment, a certain plan, or a setup has kind of hit the end of the line in terms of what it can do for us or what it can do for maybe a future agenda. A lot of the times with the Five of Pentacles, we can see some kind of disappointment, loss, or maybe even expense that is sort of proving something to no longer be good. And with the Five of Pentacles, though, while that is a disappointment, you do need to remember that an alternative will also be presented. And so you need to be ready to explore that alternative. You never know. That might either be where that Emperor energy is or where that Emperor energy comes from. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse is kind of a weird card. So this week, you might be finding out about some trouble or some mishap that somebody you know, a friend, a relative, a contact, is probably gotten themselves into where they've not necessarily been the most careful, responsible, or practical. The Wheel of Fortune reverse can often show up for situations where people are not really taking good responsibility or holding their own. And this could be something where you're called upon to help to fix the situation, but just be careful not to get tempted into taking the same silly chances as they might be. This might not be a good plan. This might not be something that will work out. And you could get tempted into trying to help them make something work out that isn't. For your challenge this week, you've got the Three of Cups reversed. Cattiness, difficulty with people. A lot of the times the Three of Cups reversed can sometimes show up where there could be some issues around gossip, backbiting, or maybe even some fake friendships that do get revealed or maybe get a bit riled up. Sometimes this is not happening directly involving us, sometimes it is. If it is involving you, the Three of Cups reversed is showing up to show you where you need to pay attention to who your friends really are versus who your friends really are not. If it's not happening to you, it could be a situation that comes up where some of you may find that you might be expected to referee a dysfunctional situation, and you should really just kind of back up. And finally, for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Fool reversed. And the Fool card reversed is indicating this week there could be something coming in where a new beginning or a new opportunity that we might be trying to begin with either a partner, a significant other, or somebody new needs to be better thought out. Now, sometimes with the Fool card reversed, all this means is that something is just not being set up properly. It's not getting off on the right foot, or it might be a situation where we've not thought everything through the way we need to think things through. With the Fool reverse, there could be some mistake or mishap or issue that could come up that is avoidable. And we want to make sure that we, of course, are being smart in this area this week so that we can avoid whatever could be showing up. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.